Trisha Paytas wasn't initially planning to appear on Saturday Night Live, SNL, over the weekend, but a surprise invitation from Bowen Yang changed that. Just 48 hours before the live broadcast, Yang reached out to Paytas, who was in the midst of her Trishma's live tour. He informed her that he had written a sketch specifically for her and asked if she wanted to come on the show. In disbelief, Paytas immediately made arrangements, flying from San Diego to New York City that very night. The next day, she was in rehearsals for the show. The sketch, which aired on the December 7th episode, saw Paytas playing herself on a fictional podcast called Awakenings. Hosted by Paul Mescal's character, Myron, the podcast was Myron's most streamed show of the year on Spotify. At the end of the episode, Paytas was thanked by host Paul Mescal, along with musical guest Shabuzi and special guests Dana Carvey and David Spade. Paytas, overwhelmed by the moment, recalled how surreal it felt to hear Mescal thank her by name. "I wanted to hide. I was going to be next to Bowen, like, let me just stand next to you," she shared. But Yang encouraged her to go to the front, making the experience feel even more real. One of the most special moments for Paytas was meeting comedian David Spade, whom she had been a fan of for years. She recalled how meeting him on the SNL stage made the experience feel more like an equal exchange than just meeting a celebrity. "He was very nice," she said, reflecting on how surreal it was to meet Spade in that setting. After the show, Paytas attended the post-show celebration, which included mingling with SNL stars like Kenan Thompson and comedian Z-Way. She jokingly mentioned that it was a bit of a blur, as she had not had a drink since her wedding to Moses Hackman in 2021. "I hadn't drank since my wedding, so it's a little bit of a blur," she laughed. Despite the champagne, she emphasized how much fun the night was and how grateful she was for the experience. Although Paytas' husband, Moses Hackman, and their two daughters, Malibu Barbie and Elvis, couldn't join her in New York due to her youngest being sick, Moses made sure their daughter got to experience her mother's moment on SNL. He sent Paytas a video of Malibu watching the episode and calling out for "Mommy." Paytas, touched by the gesture, said, "I don't think she's obviously grasped it, but she's like, Mommy. And that to me is really cool." It was a full-circle moment for Paytas, who was able to share this milestone with her family, even from afar. This unexpected turn of events highlighted the unpredictable nature of the entertainment industry and how connections, even through social media, can lead to once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. Paytas' appearance on SNL proved to be a memorable and rewarding experience, marking a significant moment in her career that she never expected but was incredibly grateful for.